So you've got a loop here on the left side, and you've got the loose end of the cord on the right side. And so the idea that, what I decided would work best would be something that will hold tight, but that you can still loosen up and adjust if you need to for the sake of the bars. So we'll take this loose end and we're just going to thread it through that loop, and then we'll double it back, and then you can tighten it as much as you want, but we don't really have to tighten it too much at all for the purpose of this cord, but we do want something that's adjustable. So I've looped it back. I've got one length coming this way and the other length coming back, and so I'm just going to tie it off one on the other like that. Just a simple granny knot, and I went over, so for the next one that I do, I'll go under. And this is just a series of what's called half hitches, one under, one over. And you notice with my free hand, I kind of keep everything in order there in terms of all the knots that I'm adding. And you can add as many of these knots as you want. In this case, I've got quite a bit of cord on hand, so I'll just use up the remainder of the cord, going over once with the granny knot and under once with the granny knot, alternating. And so remember now, we're taking the return side of the cord and using it to make knots on the initial stretch of cord. So now I've got something that can be loosened as needed or tightened as needed, and that's something that can pretty much stay intact as it is, but every once in a while you may need to do something to that, loosen it or tighten it in order to keep things where they are, where you want them to be. So now just go down the instrument, make sure everything can still vibrate, and you're ready to go.